A man was happily growing flowers in his spaceship when suddenly an alarm went off. The ship collided with a meteorite and made an emergency landing on an unknown planet. He stepped out in his cool spacesuit and tried to send a distress signal to Earth, but his watch broke down the moment he turned it on. In frustration, he kicked a pebble, and it flew around his head in a circle. The planet was tiny, but perfectly round. With no choice, he planted his beloved flowers in the soil. But as time passed, the plants began to wither. Just as he lost hope, another spaceship landed on the planet. He followed footprints on the ground and came back to where he had planted his flowers. And to his amazement, they had burst back to life and grown into towering trees. It was all because of the magical power of a red-haired girl. After they met, the girl ran into his ship and carried the plants out one by one. Together, they planted them across the planet. While working, their hands accidentally touched and his helmet fogged up. The girl quickly removed her helmet. The man was startled, but gradually her breathing became steady. She could actually release oxygen. The man was filled with curiosity and gratitude toward her. Every day he would go find her to play. The once barren planet turned green because of her arrival and even began growing delicious mangoes. Their feelings grew warmer over time and their affection became more and more obvious. One night he walked her home. At the doorstep she wanted to confess but hesitated. Just as she turned to leave, she suddenly gathered her courage and ran back and gave him a deep kiss. Under the witness of the moon, they finally came together and soon had a pair of adorable twin daughters. But the happy days did not last long. The girl's health began to decline and she needed blankets just to go outside. The man watched with a heartbroken look in his eyes. Spring turned to autumn and leaves began to fall as if foretelling something unfortunate. Sure enough, on one quiet night, the girl transformed into a pink light and scattered across the night sky. The man was devastated. He could not stop coughing and struggled to breathe. Just as he collapsed, his daughters suddenly appeared by his side. They had inherited their mother's gift and brought him the air he so desperately needed. He woke up holding them and silently wept tears of longing. The tears floated into the air and transformed into glowing lights like fireflies. Death is not a true farewell. Perhaps it is simply another form of life continuing on. On this miraculous planet, the man and his daughters lived on, protecting with love and longing the memory of the girl who had once brought them both laughter and tears.